Hey, heavy hitters. Thanks for riding this journey with me. You see my half a horn up there? So, you know, your desire to change has to be greater than, your desire to stay the same. It's just that simple. And I don't want to be seen the same in my mom's eyes, She's got a lot of deep questions that I was worried about. Why did you do this? Why did you do that? And how do you just explain to them that I hurt this individual because they did this to someone else, or I was hurt? Like my mom's got a few phone calls from CDC, the California Department of Corrections, letting her know, your son's in the hospital, he's been stabbed, blah, 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 whatever. She was my next of kin on my sheet. So obviously, I didn't realize how much fear I had instilled in her, because of my bad behaviors. And the only person I ever thought that I was hurting was me and the victim on the other end of me, And I never thought that I would be working on becoming a better person. Like I said, I'm on the back nine, and I no longer want to live the way I've been living. So I've left a lot of my story out so far because obviously, I want the channel to continue to grow, and I don't want to spill everything all in one day. The tattoos, the prostitution, and I also didn't want my mom hearing about all that shit. I wasn't aware of the fact whether or not she watched the channel or not. So I hope you guys all understand that. And a lot of that stuff is not really YouTube approved. So my partner was telling me that we'd probably have to put a gang of that on Patreon. Shank making 101, prostitution 101, human trafficking 101, homelessness, and look at me now. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, White Bluff, Tennessee, and people are wanting to hear what's going on with me, man, because I turned my life around. I just got a text on Instagram asking me, are those all stab marks on your arm? You guys do the math. So if you think I'm exaggerating on 21 years worth of stories, let me just assure you this: never a day went by without something going down. Yards down, gunners on the roof. Holy shit. That was a daily joke. That was never a joke, because it went down like that steady. I didn't never want my mom to hear that. I thought that I was protecting her by not letting her hear these things, but she knows what goes on. The murder rate in California, in the California penal system, is double anywhere else. Double. She told me that too. I looked up the statistics after your incidents inside the department because I was worried about you. And here I was thinking I was riding that beef all by myself, all alone, never being thought of, and I felt that hollow, horrible feeling. And today I don't have to feel that, I appreciate you guys so much, and I appreciate that you're willing to learn through someone else's incidents. I never wanted to learn through that. If somebody would tell me stuff, it didn't matter to me. Hey, thank you. Let me just say that. Thank you for riding this with me. Listen, guys, there will always be a lie in believe, an over in lover, an end in friend, and us in trust, and an if in lie. That's just a little quote that I thought everybody should know. Value today, treasure today, treasure tomorrow morning when you get up and you're thinking, man, I gotta go to work again. Tomorrow's Friday, man. Tomorrow's gonna be beautiful. Can you believe it? It's gonna be beautiful for everybody who wants it to be. Anybody who doesn't, I'm sure I'll get a thumbs down. You like the horn though, huh? It's been there for some 6 years now. I'll explain that story too. So I got tons more shit to bring you. Like I said, I didn't know if my mom was watching this channel, and I didn't want her knowing some of the horrific shit that went down. A lot of you guys are coming from fresh out, and you can either believe the stories that I say or not You know what I mean? It doesn't matter because I know my truths, you know, and I know the hells that I've lived through, and that's why I value today so very much. And a lot of you guys have lived through your own hell. You've never been to a jail, but you've lived through your own hell out here. So we have so much in common. It doesn't have to be an institution that brings us together. The feelings are not the problem. Living in the solution is the solution. We have to figure that out, you know. It's up to us, you know, woo woo. So I want you to know that I value you, and I hope you value me, because some days it's hard to express some of the stories, you know, and there's a lot of things that I cannot say, nor will I say. So the world's full of good people, man. If you can't find one, be one. Because they sure weren't good to me in Salt Lake City, Utah. So I did this on purpose so everybody knows. I profiled myself. I wore a big SFV shirt. On the back it says, it's a Valley thing. And I'm covered in tattoos. So I get to Salt Lake City, Utah. And wouldn't you know it, I'm the one guy who gets pulled out to have his bag searched. After the machine, it goes through a machine. But they still pull me out of all the people to search my shit. Don't live life like that, you guys. Don't put yourself in that position. You know, grasp onto a job. Become the lame that you thought was a lame because he went to work every day and this and that, but now has a car, a girl, a kid. You know, tell somebody you love them tomorrow, man. Don't squander this time. It's beautiful out here. The crickets are cricketing. The flag is flying. You know, the trees are green. I'm sitting outside. My mom's tripping on me a little bit like, why is he outside? What's he up to? Is he robbing the neighbor's house? I can only imagine how she feels. I can only imagine the hell that I put her through now that I've been here and I've heard some of the questions that she has that I don't really have answers for yet. I really have to think about how I answer these questions to my mom, to my brother, to her husband. You know, my brother guy, he's not nothing what I thought he was. He's not the chubby little kid that I met. He's a grown man. He's respectful. He's quiet. He's humble. I'm very proud of him. I just want him to know that. I doubt if he'll ever watch this because he doesn't really like me enough to reach out there yet and do that kind of stuff. I remember how much I loved him as a kid, and I felt that again tonight just kicking it with him for a few minutes, but he's still very distant, you know, and he gets to do that. You know, it hurts a little bit, and it just makes me have to dive into my program that much stronger. You know, I just need to work on me and be an example so that he recognizes me as his big brother again. You know, so anyway, I'm feeling like a half a fag right now because I'm working with some emotions. I appreciate you all. You know, give me some comments on what you think I should do. You don't have to tell me what you think I should do because I'm going to do exactly what I do. I'm going to be me, and I'm going to let the gods provide the day as they would have it be. It's that simple. You know, thank gods for them. So, once again, I appreciate you, you know. Some people want it to happen, some people need it to happen, but heavy hitters make it happen. Love and respect, Badger.